Hey everybody, it's Nicole from Cause We Love to Scrap. Today I'm working with my friends Jessica, Natalie, and Sarah, and we are doing cherry challenges. So the cherry challenge that we picked to do this month is sketch with a twist. That's right. So this is the sketch. It's by Laura Whitaker, and the twist is that you have to use stars. So there are stars on this, so we will try and do around whatever. Try to do everything that's in here. I have gathered some stuff already to play with this sketch. I grabbed some stuff from the 49 and Market Crafty Garden collection. Here's the picture that I'm going to be scrapping. It is of an old abandoned house that we saw while driving through West Virginia. And so that's that. We have greens, browns, blues, all kinds of things for this. And then I gathered some stuff for embellishing. I have a big doily and a small doily to go on my page. Then, since there's stars on here, I have this, which includes some dies, some star dies. They are in here. So I'm going to go ahead and use those dies to make some stars. And then I have the Crafty Garden acetate assortment and the Crafty Garden laser cut elements. These are my two favorite embellishments for this kit, so we are going to try to include some of that stuff on here. And then after we're done with all of this stuff, we'll try and find some other goodies in my stash to use. I have this little list of things to remember to put on my layouts, so I'll be going down this list and looking for stuff to put on here. I think that's it for now, so why don't we go ahead and we will get started. Alright, so you know that the first thing that I'm going to do is paper piece. I'm going to use this green paper. It is from the Crafty Garden solids, and I'm going to use it in my background. And here I mess up when I'm doing my gutting it because I forget to take off the branding strip. Luckily it still works for me. So as you can see there, I do have to snip this off, but one side is only 1 inch as opposed to 1.5 inch. But like I said, it works out okay because I'm only going to cut this down by 1/2 inch on each side. So that leaves only 1/4 inch showing on each side of my pattern paper. And then I'm going to use the doily right there. Well, kind of right there. It gets moved around. And I'm going to use, again, this same green solid from the solids. And as you see, I'm going to put it right there. And it's torn on the bottom. So the next thing I'm going to do is use one of these. This is what I really wanted to use. And then since I had forgotten about it, I decided to make a long rectangle in the middle, just like that. Yep, and then I'm gonna put my house picture on top of it. And then I'm gonna grab the blue from the solids, and I'm going to cut off 3/4 inch. And I play around with this for a bit before I settle on what I'm gonna do, and you'll see that right here. Okay, do I put them right here like this? No, I don't think so. Okay, so now I'm gonna put them right there like that. No, I don't think so. So am I going to put them out of the side? Yes, that's what I'm gonna do. Okay, so that's what I'm gonna do. And I'm going to go ahead and put my photo back there. So down in the bottom, I'm going to put my little doily, and we'll figure the rest out later. So right now I'm gonna go off camera. I'm going to distress everything and then put it down on my page. Everything at this point is just with double-sided tape. There's no foam on it or anything else. Here's where I'm going to go off camera and use those metal dies to create these stars. And then now I'm going to start building up all of my embellishment clusters. So I'm going to use 2 little stars over here in the upper left of the picture, 1 medium star to the lower right of the picture, and then 1 big star over by my small doily. Here I'm getting the laser cuts, and I'm just going to start adding bits and pieces here and there. I'm also going to grab my title from here, which says memorable moments. And that's going to go in, and it's very small, but that's my title, okay? Don't give me grief. I'm just kidding. Give me grief if you want to. It is really small for a title. But it is going to go down in that lower cluster with the little doily. So, yep, you can see here I'm still just adding little pieces here. This is where I'm going to look for, what am I going to look for? I was thinking about putting this yellow ticket in there, but it says journaling or something on it. And I'm like, no, that doesn't work. I am going to add a little butterfly, a little yellow flower, a blue butterfly, and here's where I'm looking for my title, and that's it. Memorable moments. I keep forgetting what it says. And now here I'm going to bring in the acetate, and I'm going to have like a little floral piece down here on the small doily. I'm going to use that little leafy piece right there. I was thinking about bringing another leafy piece in, but I just have so much like going on in that upper left corner that I decided I didn't need anything in that upper left corner. So I'm just going to go with it right there. And then next, I think I'm going to go with the film strip. I'm going to actually go with the yellow one. I thought I would go with this one at first, but I didn't know that there was a yellow one. So I'm going to do the yellow one. And I'm going to cut it apart so that I can use it multiple times in multiple places. And after I decide I like the way that looks, I want to add some of it down to the bottom, but it doesn't really fit that great, so I decide instead to use these small little windows from them, and I'm going to use those in that little cluster down at the bottom. And then I go off camera and put all that stuff down so you don't have to watch me gluing and whatever else I was doing. Here I realized I didn't glue down that leaf. And I need some journaling. There's no place to journal on my page, so I do add this little... I went into the ephemera pack to get it, which I have as well. So now I'm going to go ahead and add my journaling on there. I'm going to distress it off camera maybe. I add the date to the lower left of that window frame. Of course, I put down my glue and all of that stuff before I distress it, because, you know, that would be smart to distress it beforehand. So there we go. Now what? Oh, I'm going to add some buttons. I'm looking at my little listy over there. So I got some buttons on there. Also on my listy is bows. So I'm going to go back into the laser cuts and get one of the bows, the yellow bows that are in the laser cuts. First, I'm going to glue down those buttons. And then here's where I'm going into the laser cuts. Gonna grab that yellow bow and I'm gonna put it over by the medium-sized star. And there we go. And then now I'm going to go into my sequin stash. I'm going to bring in these ones that say light it up. And they are like a neutral white color palette. And I'm just going to use what I like to call the pinch technique. And I'm going to pinch the sequins and throw them all around my page. I am going to go off camera and glue them down with my art glitter glue. And then that's going to be my layout, folks. Don't forget to check out Jessica, Natalie, and Sarah down below. And if you're interested in the challenge, I'm going to have a link to that as well. So thank you so much for watching today. Until next time.